What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. So let me address it right away. Yeah, usually Tuesdays are the Tony Tweeted What series. That will be tomorrow. I'm just pushing it back a day because our friends, the data miners from Multiversus, have given us a lot of really juicy information, and I kind of wanted to get that out first this week because there's some good stuff in here. There's some good stuff. So yeah, Tony Tweeted What will be back tomorrow because he's got some stuff to say as always. But yeah, that's tomorrow. Today is all about the data miners. So what do they have to say? What are they telling us? So up first, we'll just briefly gloss over this because I made a video about ranked mode the other day in a video. But the data miner basically says the ranked beta has been seemingly delayed as a string relates to it releasing on the 27th. So basically, in the files in the files of the game, the ranked beta was supposed to come out last week, but obviously that got delayed with the rest of the patch. So speculation, the rest of the patch, Black Adam and Arcade, that big one that we just got yesterday, they basically took out the ranked beta mode from that and then just pushed everything else out onto us, and then ranked beta was going to get a little bit more adjusting or whatever it needs. So the reason it got delayed, I don't know. I guess it wasn't ready, but strings in the files say that it was supposed to release last week. So I guess there's that. Topic number 2 for this week is, hey, purchasing tiers. Tony's told us this is something that will happen eventually, and now we got data miners even telling us that you will be able to purchase tiers soon. So like you can actually buy tiers from the battle pass. So that's coming soon. Well, we only have a couple weeks left for season 1, so I'm gonna guess that this is going to be a feature for the season 2 battle pass, which would be pretty cool. The only thing that I thought of that could be kind of troublesome, would they make the battle pass more grindy? Would they make it so you need more XP? So would Multiverses want to kind of push the idea of you buying tiers? That's the only thing that I come up with. Like, maybe that could be a problem. As long as they keep everything how it was for season 1, I think it's fine, for the most part. But as long as they don't increase the XP needed to level up the battle pass, I think this will be fine. This is just another option if you want to purchase the tiers. Assumingly, this is going to cost you gleamium, not gold. Just speculation, but it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, purchasing tiers will be a thing pretty soon. Topic number 3. Is this unfortunate news? Maybe not. Maybe we can say we might know who the next 2 characters releasing are. So, yeah, here's the tweet. From SOO. All of the voice files for Beetlejuice, Raven, Nubia, and Joker have been removed from the Multiversus files. Now, is that bad news or is that good news? Well, hold on. Let's finish the tweet. Both Marvin and Wicked Witch remain in the game. The files remain in the game. So it looks like Marvin and the Witch could be our next 2 characters. So presumably when season 2 drops, whenever that date might be, and maybe it's Wednesday the 16th, I'm not quite sure. But if that's when it is, maybe that's when Marvin or the Wicked Witch will end up dropping in the game. But yeah, so as for the other ones where they removed those voice files, maybe they're just kind of doing that for now because they're going to be adding and updating those over time. So they could just be old voice files, or they could just be removing them for whatever reason. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. This doesn't necessarily mean they're just scrapping those characters altogether. So yeah, it's not really a bad thing for the most part, unless the data miners flat out come out and say, yep, these characters have been removed and we never see traces of them again. I highly doubt it, but hopefully this is just kind of like the files will be back. I'm pretty sure we've had instances like this in the past where they removed some voice files and then they re-added some. So as of right now, I guess the main takeaway is Marvin and Witch will probably be the first 2 characters for season 2. Topic number 4 is about that BMO announcer pack that came out yesterday. At the time of recording, I haven't bought it. I'm going to once I finally get my update done and finished, but I'm going to buy that. But apparently, the BMO announcer pack doesn't appear to actually play the extra context lines that make it expensive, because it does cost, 600 gleamium. So an announcer pack that costs 600 gleamium better have something extra, better have something special about it, right? So, the BMO announcer is supposed to have lines for inviting friends, for friend requests, for daily objectives, for like completing them, and toasting your, an opponent or whatever, or your teammate. So it's supposed to have like extra lines. That's why it's supposed to cost extra, but maybe this is a bug currently in the game because there's no other voice lines, there's no other voice packs that do any of those sort of things. So maybe it's a bug. Hopefully it gets updated and fixed in the future. But yeah, as of right now, you're just kind of getting, I mean, I'm sure it sounds great and I can't wait to buy it. But yeah, as of right now, we'll chalk it up to a bug, maybe, because hey, in the files of the game, it says he's supposed to have much more lines than the regular voice packs, the announcer packs do. Topic number 5 is about an affinity system. Okay, let's explain this. So, what's an affinity system? Well, let's start with the tweets first. All right, here's a couple of them. So, early on, Multiversus had an affinity system where to unlock characters for free, you had to give them gifts, like a gacha system. Okay, that's kind of interesting. To unlock characters for free, you had to give them gifts. That's interesting. While all the gifts and the gacha elements have seemingly been removed, the affinity system itself seems to be staying in some form. Why is that? Well, the other tweet, it got a few updates this patch, and its main use appears to be greatly expanded the number of lines you can get when clicking on the character, with them growing friendlier as it gets higher. Recent characters like Black Adam and Black Lantern Wonder Woman have these, as does everyone else. So whatever this affinity system is, I guess whatever that might be, I guess you can kind of click on a character and you'll end up unlocking more voice lines or whatever on the main menu over time. So I'll be curious to see how that one plays out. Maybe that ties into the BMO announcer pack. That maybe that's where it is. I don't know how voice pack would tie into that, but it's interesting to note that more voice lines for characters might be on the horizon. And topic number 6, maybe the best for last, actually. Maybe the best for last. This has to do with network improvements. Kind of, somewhat. Here's the tweet from a data miner. It seems there will be a toggleable, that's a hard word to say, toggleable. It seems there will be a toggleable, it still doesn't sound right. It seems there will be a toggleable, I didn't say that right. It seems there will be a toggleable feature in Multiverses to improve connections. Network next uses multipath routing to accelerate game traffic, but may cause compatibility issues with third-party tools like exit lag. What does any of that mean? I wish I could tell you, but there seems to be a feature probably coming in Season 2 that will help. This is probably a part of the ongoing improvements that Multiverses and Player First Games is trying to make for the servers. So it seems like they have something in plan, and it has to do with this toggleable. It's still a hard word to say. It doesn't sound like a word, but it seems like they have something with this toggleable feature to improve connection. So, I mean, that's good, right? That's good. Maybe it drops the same time as the ranked beta mode. Just kind of speaking out loud, kind of guessing here a little bit, but there you go. That could be kind of fun. But either way, that is kind of all that we have for this one. There's a lot of good stuff in this one today, but like I said at the beginning as well, tomorrow we will have another Tony Tweeted What video. I know it's usually Tuesday, but I kind of like these things a little bit more this week. But I digress. Either way, that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.